Good morning or afternoon, depending on what time you're listening to this podcast, and welcome to Do Geese Have Udders, the show where we ask the unanswered and answer the unasked, looking at news and online stuff too. I'm Michgoo, and joined by my good friend Matthew Thompson. You right, Matt?
You can see the pain in Michael's face right now.
Good. Then let's start the show.
Welcome to Mukbang.
Sorry, excuse me?
Muk podcast.
So Mukbang, do you know what a mukbang is?
No, I don't.
You watch people eat.
You just made that up.
No, you can Google it. A mukbang.
Why
They eat a lot more food than this, and they talk.
Why is it called that?
It's a Chinese thing.
Oh.
It started in China.
Oh.
Just like everything.
Everything's started in China. There's a muck nugget. I still can't believe how you order food. Matt rocked up to the drive-thru at McDonald's. The bloke said, "Hello," at McDonald's, and Matt replied, "I'd like some McDonald's."
Oh, I mean, I got straight to the point.
You confused the poor guy.
Yeah, I did.
He was like, "What?"
I mean, he could afford to be working at Burger King. I just wanted to remind him I want some McDonald's.
In all fairness, when I order a takeaway, whenever I call up, I'm like, "Hi, can I order a takeaway, please?" And it's like, it's the only reason this number is here.
They just go no and put you down.
Yeah, literally. Like, I'm surprised someone hasn't. Someone having a real bad day at work.
No, this is Patrick.
But in real life.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. What would be the worst fast food job? Apart from McDonald's.
What? I was going to say, what, that already exists? Or you mean what could be?
Yeah, where it already exists.
Well, more specifically
Any job in fast food.
Wimpy.
Ugh.
I think that'd be pretty bad.
But doing what in Wimpy?
Anything.
Yeah, cooking, I guess.
Just having to attend.
I heard KFC's pretty bad. It's very greasy.
Well, of course it is. It's KFC.
Mm.
Or being a chef and a little chef. And you're just little.
Whatever happened to Little Chef? They still about?
Got lost.
I think one of them died.
One little chef died.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of Big Chef, Little Chef.
Welcome to our cafe.
What are you talking about?
No, little chefs died out because they were all on A roads, and no one travels on A roads. They all go on motorways. If you go on a motorway, you stop at services, get a sandwich from M&S.
Are those the green huts?
Nope.
No.
They're big red sign with a little chef on.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Green hut.
In London, there's little green huts where taxis can order food. You can get like a bacon sandwich about this big, which is the size of a small keg. Well, that's a big sandwich. For like £5.
Enormous sandwich.
It's a big sandwich. It's mostly bread, but nice bread. With like 5 bits of bacon, the BLT.
What are you on
I
about?
could go for one right now.
Little green huts?
Yeah, in London.
Do you actually know what he's on about? Little green huts?
Vaguely. I do know what you're on about. I couldn't tell you where any are, but I know roughly what he's on about.
So, Will, on this mukbang, we thought we would go to your roots and get some proper Asian food. McDonald's, of course. Can you tell us how your Asia trip was?
Yes. How it began, how it ended. Bits in the middle as well.
Probably a plane journey for both.
Yeah, so, we had a 11 stunning, several hour plane journey over there.
To where?
To Hanoi in North Vietnam. We then travelled down Vietnam, stopping off in Da Nang, which was very nice. Hanoi I didn't really like, it was very busy. But Da Nang was nice, there was lots to do around Da Nang.
Da Nang.
Da Nang, not Da Lang.
Da Nang.
Including, you've probably seen it on Instagram, like the big bridge with the huge hands holding it up. We went there. That's actually in a theme park that's like French themed, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
Did you go on the roller coasters?
No, it was pouring with rain, so we didn't actually manage to do anything.
That
thought you-
adds more fun.
Didn't you see the pictures he sent? He sent us pictures of the Hands Bridge thing. It's quite cloudy.
Yeah.
Anyway, on from that. Where'd you go next?
No, I'm not good.
We then went to a place called Nha Trang that's full of Russians,
Everywhere ends in ang that he's gone so far.
pretty much. Well, Hanoi didn't.
Or Asia.
Yeah, Nha Trang. Nha Trang was okay. It was full of Russians and was a bit just basic touristy.
Why was it full of Russians?
because they like, own loads of casinos and stuff. Thanks, mate.
Just feeding with a chip.
Like a cow.
Then we went.
Yeah,
What?
What
You
cows?
fed him like a cow. Here you go.
Do you feed cows McDonald's? You're basically just putting themselves into themselves again. Not with chips. Cows aren't made of potatoes.
Yeah.
Then we went to a place called the Lat, which was high up in the mountains, and that was a really, really nice place. Everyone there was really friendly. It was beautiful. It wasn't 1,000,000 degrees as well, which helped because a lot of Vietnam was very hot. No, the Lat was really nice. Saw some waterfalls there and stuff. Where else did we go? Then we went down to the old capital, which is called Ho Chi Minh City. Right, that was very hot, very busy. I didn't really like Ho Chi Minh. There's stuff to do around it that's nice, but yeah, generally the city's a bit naff.
Full of scammers, I've heard.
Yeah.
So are a lot of the capitals of places anyway. London apparently, before the coronavirus, was apparently really bad now for scammers.
Really?
Apparently so. I'm sure I heard that somewhere.
What type?
France and Paris is naturally bad.
What type?
What do you mean, what type?
There's loads of different scammers out there. There's different scammers
Just got an
you
email
can do.
from Hillary.
Oh, I have just got an email from Hillary. I'll read that later.
Wow.
Yeah, there's lots of different scams out there. So which ones?
I think more of the the only time I've ever really seen these before is in Paris, because I don't go abroad a lot. But you know, like the little games and stuff like that, which are obviously rigged.
So you're talking about carnival game scams?
Not so much that, you know, someone's not rocking around London with a coconut shy. I mean, someone's got like 3 of the cups and the ball and which one's under. I've heard more
Well,
of
that's
them.
an old scam.
Yeah, but I've heard more of them have been popping up in London.
I was more because it's a touristy place. I was more thinking of like Indian scammers. You know, it's like, hello, your computer has a scam.
What, coming up to you in London, just telling you, excuse me,
No,
your
'cause
computer.
He's in Vietnam.
No, there were people like that. Bangkok, we went to next for a couple of days. Didn't like Bangkok at all. It was really, really horrible.
What reason did you not like?
It was really hot. It was
Too
really
painful.
busy, and all the Thai people are racists.
Why?
They don't like us. We've just too many white people go on holiday there now, so they just hate white people.
Well,
Literally, you'd hail down a cab and they would just wave at you and drive on. It's like, what is going on?
Why would they like you?
We did that to you anyway, though. We're just saying.
Yeah, but you know. Then we went to a place called Hua Hin. We didn't really enter town. We had a really, really nice hotel that was really nice for Christmas. We spent Christmas in a pool. Then we went
In a pool?
in a pool. Yeah,
Your skin must have been crinkly for the whole Christmas.
I literally spent like a week just sitting in a swimming pool.
So you were crinkly?
It was great. Yeah. Then we went to Koh Samui, which is it's like a party island. We went there for New Year. We didn't really party. It was a bit too busy and a bit too full of white people. But on the way there, we saw another island that we went back to called Koh Tao, which was lovely. Koh Tao? No, Koh Tao. Yeah, it was Koh Tao.
I think it was toe.
No, it was Tao. That was really, really nice. It's like really nice, just little jungle, tropical island,
Kinky.
which is good. I swam with sharks there.
Deliberately, intentionally, or
Yeah, big black-tipped reef sharks. Enjoyed that. Where did we go after that? Then we went north to a place called Chiang Mai, which is up in the mountains in Thailand. Went to sort of an elephant sanctuary and did some elephant stuff up there. That was quite a cool day.
so there were pictures of you with the elephant.
Deleted all my pictures though. Yeah, they weren't. I didn't take many of them. I managed
You
to.
deleted them.
I managed to delete all of my pictures. Yeah, that night.
Why?
Really, really annoyed.
Big
Why?
brain time. Big brain. 3
I
months
just-
wasted.
Just messed up. No, only the pictures of the elephant sanctuary, not all of them.
Was this like what, when you were home or whilst you were there?
No,
or?
while I was there,
Oh,
fuming.
that's annoying.
But I
Big
managed to
brain.
like save some from the website and from the other people and stuff. So
Oh,
we got some good
Well, that's
pictures.
good.
Then we went to Cambodia, which was really nice. Everyone in Cambodia is a lovely person. We went to Siem Reap and went to Angkor, which is really, really amazing. Like jungle temples. That was one of my favourite days. Probably was my favourite day.
The temples. I know you like temple-y stuff, don't you?
Yeah, like ancient ruined jungle temples. It was really good. Then we went to Phnom Penh. That was okay. Not as bad as the other capitals. It was smaller, but it was okay. There wasn't much to do there. Then we went to Singapore for 2 days. Singapore's lovely. It's very expensive. But it's very
Everybody
nice.
says that. It's always expensive, but it's very clean.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's very British as well. Like
Is it? What do you mean?
they drive on the left-hand side of the roads. They
Oh.
have like English things. It's
And they don't hate us.
yeah, it's culturally very English, which is good.
Yes, we like places that don't hate us.
And then yeah, there's not many of them. So, and then we went to Sri Lanka, which was lovely. We went to the Yala National Park, a place called Dickwella. It was
Ha!
yeah,
Weller.
wow. A really nice beach. That was really nice. Next place was called Polhena, and then the last place was Hikkaduwa. And at Polhena we swam with wild turtles, like 50 metres away from the beach.
Did you get to touch one of the turtles?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they were like really close, so I fed them and stuff.
What'd you feed him?
Seaweed.
Cooked.
No.
He was just in the water swimming about going, turtle. It's the equivalent of when we see cows and we just pull up some grass and just go, there you go.
Put some seaweed.
Yeah.
Did you
That's
feed the
nice.
elephants?
Uh-huh.
What'd you feed them?
Bamboo.
Seedweed as well.
You fed elephants bamboo.
Did they like the bamboo?
Hmm.
Have you tried bamboo?
No.
Oh.
No.
What does he look like? A panda?
And banana leaves.
I haven't tasted them.
No, neither have I. I fed them to the elephants.
A lot of things apparently in Asia are now wrapped in banana leaves instead of plastics and stuff in supermarkets.
Oh, it's genius.
It is. It's a good idea,
Yeah, we
isn't
saw
it?
bits of that.
What was your highlight then? Obviously, what was the highlight of your... How long a trip was it? 3 months? No, 4 months?
3 months.
3 months.
Angkor was really good. Angkor or Yala National Park. We went on safari. It's all like wild elephants and crocodiles and buffalo and leopards and hundreds of birds.
Fantastic.
Oh,
As
sorry, sorry.
That was a really good game.
You can speak now. Eh? Matt, you can
Now there's pressure.
you can speak now.
There's so much pressure. Alright, let's get to the juicy bits. What was the worst thing about this holiday? What stood out as if this doesn't next time if this happens again I'm going or something?
Did anything like that happen? Because it must have been a new experience anyway.
The worst bit was probably the locals.
Oh, well, the ones that didn't like you.
Yeah, just because they're so different. They are their culture is very different. So they happily will cough up phlegm and then just spit it on the ground, like right in front of you.
Ugh.
Yeah, literally.
I think they did that on purpose.
You should be used to that. Matt does that an awful
I
lot.
don't spit, I swallow.
Wow. But yeah, things like that. Things like customer service was just not as good over there. There were 4 of us, and we'd order a meal. 3 people's meal would arrive, and then one person's just wouldn't turn up at all, and it'd be like, "Oh, okay, great. Thanks for that." They very, very rarely used card machines.
Was it all cash?
Yeah, you had to use a lot of cash,
How many rupees did you spend?
quite a lot. But then they wouldn't have changed a lot of the time. So
You just had to give them it and then they'd...
you'd have to give them either the exact amount or just
More.
happily part with some money. And that was a bit annoying sometimes because like you're a taxi driver. How do you not have change? Like, I just don't. It's like, all right, well, okay, I'll give you 300 then, and it's 250. I've just got to get used to
Not having 50 anymore.
losing 50. Yeah, losing 50. And
You got scammed.
What was the most then you probably lost? Because
Oh,
of...
£1,000.
Oh, the most we lost was about £10.
What, at once?
Yes, because we arrived in Thailand and it was like midnight, and I was really tired, and I paid the guy too much.
Oh.
And when we got in, I then realised that I should have paid him almost half of what I did.
Oh well. What was the exchange rate then?
So in Vietnam, the Vietnamese dong is 30,000 to 1.
Did I hear dong?
Yep. Hey. Yeah, the Vietnamese dong is 30,000
The
to 1.
effort you went to do that is unbelievable.
I lost like 5 chicken nuggets.
Oh no!
Will, on your time away, on your trip away, what was the weirdest thing you saw?
A mirror.
Made it funny, Matt.
Thank you.
Made it funny. But what was the weirdest thing you saw, Will, whilst you were away? Whilst he's hacking away at some muck nuggets. It's okay, Will. We'll pad it out. It's fine.
You'll put some music in here.
Well, I won't. Just sit for an awkward amount of time.
I don't know. Weirdest thing.
Yeah. Well, the most unexpected thing. Once you went away, obviously we know already that you went to some places and you thought, oh, it wasn't meant to be like this, or in your mind. So what was the most unexpected thing, I guess, you found?
Vietnamese traffic was a nightmare. So they'd have junctions.
Yep.
And it would be a red light.
Yep.
And they would still have bikes just going around constantly. Like, they wouldn't stop. They would just keep going.
Sounds like London.
Sounds like Mass driving from like 10 minutes ago.
No, but in London, you have a red light and people stop. There, they just don't. They just carry on going. It doesn't matter. It's chaos. If they don't stop for you to cross the road, you just have to walk out and they will swerve around you.
So it's like the opposite. For us, it's, pedestrians just walk whenever they want in London. Whereas I guess for them, then it's cars and bikes and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll still get hit if you're in front of a van or something.
It was really a bit terrifying and a bit weird to get used to.
Were you in the taxi then, or were you walking?
But we had both over the course of the time there.
Oh.
Sitting in taxis was scary as.
Were they the tuk-tuks?
Yes, we got in. We had some tuk-tuks.
Oh.
When we didn't do any in Thailand or Vietnam. We arrived in Cambodia. The bloke was waiting for us and was like, "Oh, come, I'm parked outside." And we're like, "Okay." So we followed this bloke out of the airport.
Oh, big mistake.
And then and he just rocks up in this tuk-tuk, and we're like, "Oh, okay."
You're expecting a car.
By the time we left Cambodia, we'd got so used to going around in tuk-tuks, it felt weird to have a car. Like when we got to Singapore, there's a bloke waiting for us in a car, and we're like, "Where's the tuk-tuk?"
Why didn't you rent a car?
What?
Why didn't you rent a car at one
Why didn't you
point?
rent a car when you were away? I think he's what he's trying to ask.
That is-
Well, I understand the question. I'm just not quite sure why he asked it. Because we would have died. Like, their traffic is crazy.
We'll have to do a road trip then, I guess, at some point. Then clearly, Matt.
We are doing a road trip.
Yes, but abroad to all these
Scotland's abroad.
to these crazy places. I know Scotland's abroad. So, Will, seeing as Darius did this when he was last on, and you didn't get to do it when you were last on the show as well, do you want to have a go at doing the outro?
Go on then.
Oh, good, you actually do. There you go. Here is the original outro, but feel free to paraphrase. You could do better than Matt, and you can do better than Darius, because Darius couldn't get past 4 words on his first attempt.
Oh, God!
Oh my God! What was that? Oh God! Was that a Corona?
It's the worm.
Oh my
I
God!
saw that.
That was grim.
Well, I got to put you out your misery, bro. That was clap.
Where did that go?
Everywhere and anywhere. What was that? Anyway, Will, do you want to, try and redeem yourself by having a go at the outro?
Yeah, Darius couldn't get 3 words. You couldn't even get anything
he
out.
couldn't even open his mouth.
Yeah. The Corona worm
Feel
came
free to
out.
paraphrase.
Feel free to paraphrase. Outro, brackets, same each episode, close brackets. Capital letter. Hey, thanks for listening to our podcast. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future episodes. And why not try following us on Twitter too? Because I don't really know why, but there might be some behind the scenes. Do you guys ever put anything
I
on
didn't
Twitter?
do this.
Yeah, we do.
You do? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
I don't have
So,
Twitter.
okay.
You have to do it again now.
There might be some behind the scenes stuff and info about any future shows. Link in the description below. I assume if you're listening to this on anything other than YouTube, then I imagine there probably isn't a link because there's no description. Got a question you think needs a proper answer? Don't ask us because we can't give you any proper answers. Or maybe has yet to even be asked. How exactly does that work? Got a question that has yet to be asked?
Yeah.
Drop it in the comment below. So if you have a question,
That hasn't been asked.
put it below
Well
because
done.
it hasn't been. But then it has been asked, isn't it? Because they've just asked us.
Yeah, but not by the gods.
Drop it in the comments below. There should be an S on the end of that. Drop it in the comments below, not just comments.
Let me out, bro.
And we might include it in a future episode. Probably won't because we'll forget. Until next time, you need a full stop at the end of that. Yeah, there you go. Bye.
Darius did it better.
I don't think he did though, did he?